Hey, what's up, guys? Pastor Josh. Hey, just wanted to make a quick video and kind of share something with you guys that has continuously been on my heart, and we've talked about it a little bit, but just remind you of why we're doing it. Psalm 127 tells us, if the Lord does not build the house, then the laborers labor in vain. And man, we're the ones that are laboring and building the house of God right now, and I think that we always have to remember that God has to be our priority, and praising God and worshiping God has to be our priority in Sub 30 every Wednesday night. And I know that maybe some of you don't struggle with this like I do, but one of the things I've learned about myself is I continually, because for whatever reasons, will end up going to someone else for advice, or going to someone else for a better way to build the ministry or a better way to reach people instead of going to God. And I'll get caught up in making sure that the lights are right and the music's right, and that we have fun elements, and that the preaching's right, and all that stuff. And I'll forget that the most important thing I can do is pray and ask God to move in Sub 30 and do in there what only really He can do. And so I kind of shared that a while back, and we started this 6:45 prayer meeting every Wednesday night for all the leaders and volunteers. And the reason I wanted to send out this video is just, man, to ask you guys, with everything that you can do possibly to get there. I know that there's work, and I know there's traffic, I know that there are extenuating circumstances at times. But man, this is a super important deal to me, and I know it's a super important deal to God. And listen, the things that are happening in Sub 30, the way that God is moving in there, man, we have got to always remind ourselves that it's always God, and that we have just been invited to be a part of this story. And so we need to continually remember our reliance upon Him, and remember, man, that the only reason that life change is happening in there is because of what really God is doing in there. And so, man, I just want to say thank you for all of you guys that have been prioritizing that prayer meeting. And as we go into One Night Stand this Wednesday night, I'm going to ask that absolutely every one of you be in that sanctuary at 6:45, and we are going to call down fire. And we are going to ask God that God would do in that place and in that service what only God can do, which is turn the hearts of the lost back to Him. And so, man, I just want to say I love you guys. I just wanted to share with you guys, man, God just keeps messing with me about it. So please, please, please prioritize that time. Get in there at 6:45. Get ready to worship. Get ready to pray out loud, man, and let's invite God into our services every week to do what only He can do. And so, man, I love you guys. I cannot thank you enough for your faithful service to God and to God's house. I love you guys, and I look forward to seeing you at Wednesday at 6:45. See ya.